Hi, I'm JMO from X-Case. Today I'm going to look again at one of our popular products. It's called the X-Case RM424. It's a 24 bay hotswap chassis. You'll see these are 24 front access hotswap caddies. These are now greatly improved. We've changed the colour to a red on the front. They've still got the activity lights, so you've got a constant blue light for power and a flashing green light for activity. These now have been adapted to take SSD drives or 2.5-inch drives as well, up to 10.5mm high. So you could in fact have a mixture of SSD, hotswap and standard 3.5-inch drives. The drives themselves connect to a backplane. It's now a 6GB backplane. So that's going to be great for SSDs and SATA 3 drives, 6GB ones. We've changed slightly the handles. On the left here you've got your power and reset button, a couple of LAN lights and your power light, and over the other side we've mounted two front USBs. Useful if you're going to load an OS etc. from USB. So fitting all of this into a 4U unfortunately means there's no room for a optical device. No biggie. You could have a, for instance, slim CD-ROM USB powered one and just sit it on top if you needed one particularly. But most of you no doubt will be doing it by USB or over the network. Changes in the lid. I just added some ventilation at the rear here. All of our chassis include a set of sliding rails. We've changed the design of these. They're now aluminium rails, very easy to use, very strong and very much liked. Look into the inside of the chassis. It's now got the 120mm fan wall with three 120mm fans with guards and two 80mm fans at the rear. 7 4-height expansion slots. Is shipped as standard with the bracket for a standard ATX power supply like you'd use in a normal PC. But this does remove, and we also ship the brackets for an RG3 redundant power supply, which is the most popular one, which comes in a 650, 750 and 900 watt I believe. As before, there's space for all types of motherboards, from ITX, micro ATX, standard ATX and a full-size 12x13 server board. Now looking here at the back planes, you'll see we've got these mini SAS connections. There's 6 back planes, so we've got 6 mini SAS connections. And of course, one of these connections controls 4 drives. Most people, I guess, will be using a 24-port RAID card, which has the same connection times 6 on that, so you just need 6 8087 to 8087 cables. The other way of doing it is using something like a 8-port with, or a 4-port even, with a SAS expander card. They do those in a 32-port. So your RAID card would have a cable going from that to the SAS expander and the SAS expander into the backplanes. It's a cheaper way of using a 24-port RAID card, that's all. So as before, it's 650mm deep. Everything's included, the caddies, the rails, the screws etc. to putting it all together, the fans, and we're still knocking it out at a very reasonable $349 plus the tax. Obviously this is ideal for a home server, some kind of network storage device, and many other applications. So there we have it, X-Case RM424, improved again, but still the same price. Thanks for listening.